Hello everyone. Welcome back to the stream, to the channel, and everything on this side of the void. My name is the Dark King. I will continue to be the host on this channel, in this environment. As today we are continuing our endeavors with Dark Souls 2 and our Weapon Roulette run. We got ourselves, we completed all of the main 4 Pearl Bonfires. We got a few more souls. We made our way through Drainage Castle. We got our way past what was the Looking Glass Night, and now we are off to the Shrine of Amana. We only have a couple more things before we have to make our ascension to the Ancient Dragon sector, as well as Mac Dragon for some other things. So we might be able to complete the main part of the game all the way up to the final confrontation. That's the hope, anyways. And if we do, we will start on the DLC. We have to go get a couple of keys, but all things considered, we should be on pace. But enough gab, let's get into the gameplay. We still have quite a bit of stuff to do, a lot of things to see, and I'm hoping we get a good roll when it comes to the weapon choice of the Shrine of Amana. We got unlucky with last time when we had to have a bout with the Looking Glass Knight, and we got Crossbows. So, fingers crossed we get something a little less, difficult to work with, so to speak, but I don't know. Yes, I know about my Discord overlay. Thank you. I should just turn that off. Alright, so we're here. Some stuff away. Let's see. I'm gonna bother with this. Let's see. I can also probably spend some of my resources to get my armor upgraded. If I am going to be using this the rest of the game, I might as well max it out and at least have somewhat better resilience to being hit across the face with something. Let's travel back to Majula real quick. We'll see what happens. Alright, so first off, one while we're here, we'll also get our ice flask upgraded again. Let's hope luck's in our favor today. Because we ended with crossbows. I guess the Looking Glass Knight, as I said before. Spears. Okay. I don't think I've actually ever used any of the spear weapons. Alright, let's see what happens. We got a couple partisans. Yeah. Because I think those are better quality than the standard spear. Can I wield these? I'm pretty sure. Well, again, this is Dark Souls 2. You can do with a lot of weapons. Alright. That could work. Alright, let me do this first.
Is that a shard you found? Here, to see light. However...
Let me also upgrade my Estus Flask. Get 6 charges. Let's stack these up as well. Let me buy these. Come on. Lot of upgrading. I might need to go buy a few more.
I'll be around.
Let me talk to you and get a few more type shepherds. Yeah, now she has a couple of extra items at her disposal.
Visit me again.
Yeah, I think once we get closer to the end of the game, then we can buy chunks. And I think if you beat the game in general and go, or you go to New Game Plus, I think she offers you a slab. I forget how far in the game you have to go before that happens, but we have the shards and we have the chunks, we might as well use it now. Make sure it's recording properly. Alright.
I'll be around.
I doubt I have any. What I do have. I got enough for even a single level, maybe 2. I've been able to use the rest of it and buy more gems. It's also been saving me a lot lately. Yeah, 15 dexterity. I need to put the rest of this into endurance. Then my vitality. Use the rest of this to buy some supplies. Max up my life gems. Alright. We have spears at our disposal. Going into the Shrine of Amana. Alright, let's see how this goes. What could possibly go wrong? I definitely just jinxed us. Specifically, but see, the enemies here aren't too annoying, but it's when you start combining like the basilisk-esque creatures on top of the ones that shoot magic at you, and then it's the compounding effect of everything coming after you at once that becomes a little bit annoying. I'm not going to bother with that item on the left. I'm also going to get in the door. Because there's behind. Yep. Very good. I didn't want to close the... Okay. Nope. Can I just pick up the stuff? Thank you. Man. Why was it impossible to do? Wait, there's a cursed urn on the other side of that wall. Yeah, there's some creatures. Yeah, these can also drop various stones for upgrades. If I can kite them by themselves, it'd be great. Oh. Although with the spears in hand, I might have a better chance of reach. So it might be less frustrating. If anything, I'm learning a lot of these what weapons work best and what weapons don't, specifically for replay value for other runs. Things for the future, at least. Mushroom. Oh yeah, we have a lot more old knights. And then we introduce the section involving magic. So the sorceresses will get real annoying here. was a waste. I should have just used a gem. Nope. Are those basilisk? What even are those? Oh, right. You can see the pestering problem is starting real fast. Yeah, the soldiers by themselves are not the problem. It's the constant pestering of the magic attacks in the background that make this area a little bit less healing. So what I need to do is just focus on dropping them first. Otherwise, I'm not going to get through here with any bit of ease. Yep. Deal with the knight later. Yep. Just gonna skip the other ones. Keep pushing through. Alright, this is going just as I expected it to. Yeah, you thought the rest of the areas were relatively easy. This area, I may just run and just not even bother trying to fight. Deal with the consequences of that action later. Let's see if we can just get past everybody just running. Oh, she's in there. That's where she's shooting it from. I'll deal with the horde in a second. Get in the house. Get in the house. Get in the house. Thank you. Now. On this platform. First. Otherwise, I'm gonna have a real difficult back and forth. Can I get in before? Nope. That's what I thought was gonna happen. Zip. Because of course. Alright. Yeah, this is the area where I'm gonna lose my patience. If anything, I need to get to the area, I need to then stop, kite them, and then back off. Alright, keep moving. The amount of things you have to juggle in here is definitely aggressive. Also, having good adaptability in poise helps. For the stagger. At least a little bit. Yeah, he was still following me. Thank you. Now. Alright. Giant in the back. That's great. Can I? Nope. I'm pretty sure these guys spin past the corrosion fog. If that's the case, nope. Alright, I'm just gonna have to gamble. I'm gonna do the same thing I did before, where I'm just gonna run past, because I can run around a good portion of these guys. And I'll get a few of them aggroed. I will have a phantom to deal with on the way around. Julia Kinkin. That was not meant to hit you, good madam. That one got shot to death because of me. It's not the enemies, it's gonna be the phantom. Oh, this area. I think I could probably say this is probably worse than Iron Keep, in my opinion. Because once you know what you're doing, Iron Keep is not as bad as it seems. Repair powder. Yeah, the corrosion, or the spray that he gives off, destroys armor. You know what, I'm just not even going to bother with the Phantom. Just go right in. Demon of Song. Almost died there. Sip. Thank you. Not in the mood, sir. Thank you. Okay, Shrine of Amana done. Well, that could have gone worse. Could have gone significantly worse. Crypt. After that resounding speech, let's pick another one. Reapers. Dealing with scythes. Do I even have one? Pretty sure I do. Yep. Back to Majula. Get another weapon upgraded. Well, hang on. We have the skeleton lords. Soul. Can they give us something? Let's go to Stride Cell. If not Stride, then maybe Ornifex can give us something. Someone's gonna have a Reaper on their reveal. Ooh, the Covetous Demon can give us a scythe. Ooh, hang on. I don't think I've actually ever used the Covetous Demon's weapon before. Covetous Demon. Probably need a Dragon Bone. I'm gonna use it. So it gives us the whip for this. Okay, that's the Demon of Song. Skeleton Lord gives us the Halberd. Okay. Alright. Bone Scythe. Alright. A little bit short, but works. Swap this back. Let me take out the Dragon Bones. Can I add resin to this? I can. Okay, this will be interesting. This is Dragon Bone. Okay.
I'll be around.
Nice. It's about 500 damage a swing. Alright. I can work that. That's
There until
probably only gonna get maybe 1, 2 levels, maybe. Alright. Maybe 3 more and I have 30 vitality. I could probably start dueling one of the heavier weapons. Okay. The Undead Crypt. Yeah, I probably could, now that I have a bunch of boss souls, I could probably start using a lot of their weapons to fight with. See, when they have the Halberd moveset, what do some of them do? Nice. torch. Mr. Sir, could I, thank you. Just need to go around the door. Yeah, we should be able to get also a good name for magic. Here. Get some hexes.
Human, do not light the door to bed. I'm welcome in this place.
Okay, I will light it.
I am Undead, guardian of the crypt. Countless dead rest here in peace, cradled by the comfort of dark. Light only agitates. We have no need for it here. I am a finito. We weave death and watch over the dead. This task was granted to me by the one who gave us the first death. Countless souls rest here. Some of them from ages long ago. Some were rich, others poor. Some wise, some dull, but now they're all just dead. Did you come for him? The one called Vendrick?
Yes.
You will find him deeper inside. Many council servants and the like have come to fetch their lord, but they rest here now, put to death by the king's own guard. Perhaps he's not in the mood for company. In the past, the former king of light, he... How could...
Wait.
This
Can
place
we...
is deathly.
Do I get anything from you? Thank you. Ooh, counter thorns. Dark arrows. Oh, a lot of items. Ooh, soul spear. Vortex. Oh, it's the healing ability. That's helpful. Then some gestures.
Crude human.
Thank you. Alright, so no torches. Noted. Alright. The problem is with this pathway, there could be... It could take us a couple of attempts or a whole handful of a problem, because if these bells are rung, we have to deal with the ones guarding them. The problem is... well, let's just say that's the case. If we don't deal with getting out... Because if we hit the bells at any point... like so... we have... the Death Knight, so to speak. Maybe... Might have been Invaders. These last couple areas. You. Thank you. Alright, we can move on. Oh yeah, there's several double set door guardians. Very synchronous in their movement. Just run away. Alright. Now, which way was it? think it was this one. Yes, okay. Cool, we got the shortcut. Nice. Great. Now here is the next problem. I think there's a bell. Don't even think about it. Nope. If someone else rings the bell, the others will be alerted. So just... There's a... Nope. Alright, I need to just run, like, now. So I'm pretty sure another one's gonna spawn from the grave. Because there's a dragon rider, I think just one, or there's a pair at the very end. No, it's him and the Royal Knight. There we go. Vendrick? The Knight's Guard. Or the King's Guard. First half isn't really that bad, it's the second half that could be worse. Although his hammer could be really nice. I got this all wrong. Velstad of the Royal Aegis. Shield uses. Ow. It's almost like he's like holding like a bell with that hammer. Or just something. No, it's a bell. Okay, that wasn't too bad. So this is what's left of King Vendrick. We'll help him. Now you're here. Or not.
This ring is the symbol of the king. Use it to gain passage through the king's gate and venture to the far east, bearer of the curse. If you are to be the next monarch, then one day you will walk those grounds without really knowing why.
Well then. We need to move back to Shaded Woods so we can go to the Ancient Dragon Path. Fork Road. So we went left, we went right, now we need to go straight, and we need to go up through the King's Gate. Which also, if we wanted to, we could easily just beat the game now. All we have to do now is just take this ring, go down to the lower section of the castle, and we'll just go to the end of the game there. But there's still a lot of stuff to do. Okay, now we're making use of the Halberds. Old Knight Halberd. Well, we already had a weapon that we could use from a soul. Let's go back to Stride and see if we can get a halberd. I think the Skeleton Lords had one. Skeleton Lord still uses his halberd. Let's see. Yeah, Skeleton Lord gives us something. Let's use the Dragon Riders. We have 2 of them. Yep, we can take 2 of them. Two Dragon Riders souls. You already have a bow, so we don't have to worry about that. 1, 2. Still rolling well. Okay. It's gonna be interesting. Back to get these upgraded. I believe we'll have the Dragon Guardian, the Guardian Dragon, to deal with on the way up. Alright, you probably get more Dragon Bones.
I'll be around.
Okay, also these cannot be infused. I think these are both magic-based weapons. Alright, very straightforward-esque. With all the spells we've got, I'm surprised we haven't picked up any. We haven't rolled miracles, hexes, or these chimes, staves, or flames. We have quite a few to make use of. But again, that's also not our choice. It is up to. It's up to the roulette wheel. So back to Shaded Woods. This one. Alright, we make our ascension. We gotta go and meet the ancient dragon now. Get ourselves our vessel. Oh boy. Nope. We'll deal with plenty of you later. Thank you. Aldia. Picked up any of these items on the side. Oh, there's the dragon bones. Throwing knives. Ballooning skulls. Unfailit. There's a basilisk in there. Oh, right. We didn't help them at the beginning of the game. Unfortunate. Does this manually open? Yeah, this one manually. We have to manually open. There's the later ones that can get broken down. Fragrant branch. There's also a giant basilisk at the top of these stairs. Ugh. Alright. Should have stood there. Thank you. Don't mind me. Just gonna walk past. Thank you. That's gonna break. I'm pretty sure. One of these breaks. Mimics up there. Oh, so it's just him. Of course, both my attacks miss. Nope. Anyone see what happened there? Man just warped. Was there a sliver bell? Thank you. This door's gonna come apart too, I think. Pretty sure it does. Nope, it's that one. I always plan on it, and it still jumps me. Excuse me, not important. Guardian Dragon. If it's anything the same kind of that it did back at the Temple of Blue area, should be fine. Ow. I should have picked it up before I left. Alright, well, we're doing well so far on time. I think we should be able to get the next boss, the leftover runbacks we have to do. I think we have to do the last giant, not the last giant, what is he called? The Giant Lord, I think it is. We have Vendrick, and then we should be... I think we'll just have to go back and grab the rest of the keys. We have the frozen flower. We need the... What keys are they? I think it's... the one for the Sunken City, and the one... I think it's Old Iron. The other...
Bearer of the curse, long have I awaited one such as you. One who might shatter the shackles of fate. One who can set me free. Bearer of the curse. It was my own manifestation that led you here. The ancient dragon has watched over the world for eons past. Take this. Do not resist. The dragon welcomes you.
Noted. Alright, so now that we have this, we don't have to worry about using the homeward bones. Which is great. We can save some resources. Alright. Well, we're here in the Dragon Eyrie and up to the Giant Lord. What are we using until after that? I'm gonna fight up to the... Oh boy. I shouldn't have said anything about the crossbows. Well, good thing they're already maxed out. Boy. It's gonna be very interesting. Alright, maybe we get those crossbow bolts back out. Some excess items. Not this way. I need to... Hold on. Go up the ladder. Grab this. Anyone gets motion sick or vertigo, look away. This is gonna get real disorienting for a little bit. Alright, we're crossed. Can we stop with the sudden appearances? Seek the throne what lies beyond. Yeah. Okay. I think if we fought the Giant Lord with flame and great weapons. Oh, you have to fight all of these guys as well. Look how strong these guys are. There we go. Drink here. More bonfire sticks. I mean, if I wanted to go to +1 or +2 bonfires for weapons, I could. I think for the sake of brevity, I'm just gonna run past the other ones. I could fight them, but with crossbows, probably not the smartest move. This is not a wise choice of mine. Why are they all aggroed at me? Oh, I wonder if I backed into one of them by mistake. I have to deal with the dual wielder up there. Please don't. I think I aggroed one of them. That might be what's happening. Please be quick about it. Thank you. Nobody approach the dragon. Just gonna take this chance and run. So we need to go get. We need to now go get giant souls. So we can get one from fighting the Giant Lord. There's 3 other spots, and I think there's one that we can get from I think it's underneath in the Black Gulch, but I need to do this one first because I'm gonna fight the Giant Lord now, and if anything I can go back and pick up a couple of things I may have missed. There's both a Great Lance and a Ring of Restoration. Excuse me, Ring of Restoration I should pick up as well. What was it doing? Oh, I just want this one. Nice. This door. We should also pick up the iron key while I'm here as well. I need that for the one of the DLCs. And Lance of the Great Lance. Where that's the category. think if the Black Knights used great shields, they would be... They just seem like they'd be a good counterpart. That's just me thinking out loud at the same time. I have no idea what their aspect is like in comparison. Alright, now they have the Ashenist Heart. In we go. We're now going to vanish into the past. Memory of Sword. Alright, we are on time limits. Grab some stuff. Aesthetic. And then I think we go far enough down. Yep. That. Here's Giant Lord. Oh boy, this is gonna be a bit of a long endeavor. That is half my health bar gone. Slowly, steadily. Wind-up swings aren't too bad as long as you can move out of the way for each strike. It's the sweeps that you have to be worried about. Got to go a little further than that. That's the sweep. Giant Lord Soul. Giant's Kinship. Right, we should be able to get a Giant's Soul of a Giant. Nice. Alright, there's 3 other moves we can do here. And then there's... I think we get 2 from... I forget. I think we get 2 from the Gulch. Alright. Trying to think. There's 2 memories, I think. Well, we can worry about that later. Here. This will be leading up to the Vendrick fight. This will be the weapon we end up using. Okay, now we're pulling the Flames card. 8. Pull all the fire spells. We'll do that one. Alright, to Majula. We're gonna at least get our... probably our faith upgraded. Faith and intelligence. So we should need the King's Ring. I think we'll be fine using that. The shield. Yep, Soul of a Giant. Giant Lord Soul. I think you would get the sword he was building. If we use that. Okay, so we did need to fight the Giant Lord in order to get down to the lower section. We need to upgrade.
Oh, there. I'm here in Majula. You even were kind. The only thing I can...
I'm sure we bought all the spells from her earlier, so let's reinforce with fire seeds. It is faith-based.
I'm always here.
If we're going to upgrade our pyromancy. Take this out. Let's do level. Let's get everything else to the, like I said beforehand. Alright. Yeah, we're going off. Okay. So we're going back to, I think all of them are in the Forest Fallen Giants. Because there's one on the way to the... Oh yeah, I should probably grab the key as well down here. Excuse me. Thank you. There's one on the way to the Pursuers boss room that we can do. And there's one after the Pursuers boss room that's it goes well. But I need to pick up the iron key. Or the one... Oh, I had to use... Oh, I had to... Actually... Oh, okay, so... We actually had to go to... the keep in order to get access to the area. You've got it. Heavy iron key, that's what it is. Ow. Do not die from the flame lizards. Okay. I just peeked the mic. I apologize. That was unintentional. It's back this way. Excuse me, thank you, excuse me. It is this area. Yep, through here. Now, I've only done, I think, the memory for the Giant Lord more often than the others, so This could be interesting to see if I remember anything else. Vamar. Oh yeah, this guy.
What are you doing? You are not one of our soldiers. Whoever you are, whether you are guided by bravery or brashness.
Alright. Okay. Yeah, this looks a little familiar. Yeah, it's up past all these is on the left side, I think. Up over here. Yes. So giants get out. Alright. And then there's one more on the way to the pursuer. Run past all of you. Not in the mood, everybody. And in I go. Alright, same cutscene as the other two, so. Memory of all of them. It's in the upper side, I think. Yeah, it's through here. Okay. Forgot about that. Yeah, it's up here. This guy. Thank you. Alright, depending on how this fight with Vendrick goes, we might be going right into the DLC next. Although I think, yeah, because part of that I have to go down to the Gulch to pick up, I think, another soul. The problem is, I don't remember where I drop. And for one, how far? Like the torch. Why did it put it on that one instead? Okay. I guess using your left hand for... Okay. So it's... So it's down here. And then... And then... There. Here. There's a pair of giants in here. Just one down. Yeah, the other one. Forgotten key. So pretty sure the forgotten key is what I need to get the final DLC key. Giants. Giants gives me poise boost. I believe the elevator out is this way. Yep. Here. Slowly going up. Alright, now that I'm in solitude. That's right, I can't leave because what's his nose? Still running about. Him. Didn't I deal with him last time I was here? Oh no, I dealt with the other guy because he just ran. Figured I could just go through here and use that as a way to get out. Alright, now I will leave. Alright, I think with all the souls I should have a chance of fighting Vendrick and surviving. But I have not done that fight in... Wait. No, I think there's one more I can get. I need to go down to... Yeah. It's gonna be a journey to get down there. We'll be dealing with spiders again for the dozenth time, probably. Excuse me, thank you, excuse me. Just gonna run past, don't mind me. I forgot I could punch with the flame. 300 plus. Yes. What the one in the corner? Thank you. How did I do this one? I think it was here, to here, to here, to here. Yes. And then this one, and then through here. I think I could approach this and do something with it as well. Yep. I don't remember if I think I get a dragon soul for this. What's this way? Ancient Dragon Soul. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. I think the best recommended to go up against Vendrick, I think, is with 5 giant souls. I think I could work with 4. That might be pushing it. I think I can work with it. Down to hundreds. Amber herbs. Let's do it. Get past the guards. Can I get past the guards? Thank you. I think if I can get past you. Very good. I don't have any of the giant souls, do I? Hold on. I just realized I made a mistake. Can you guys just stop blocking the door? Thank you. Now we go back in. Shove you out of the way. Just gonna keep running. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Make sure I have... Yes, okay. Oh, I forgot this is here. It's gonna be dark. Just gonna run. Yeah, these, like, Spectre Knights. They look like Dark Lurker Knights. Not Dark Lurker himself, that's a different boss. That's probably one of the ones I probably won't be doing that in the Ancient Dragon, just because they are annoying. Alright, here we go. Do I have to have the ring equipped? There we go. Now it works. So yeah, each of the... Jeez, that takes a huge chunk of my health. Okay. I think we can let Vendrick live. I do not want to attempt that. All my stuff's on the inside. Yeah, I don't... even with all of these giant souls, I think fighting him is going to be probably a losing fight. That being said, if you guys really want me to go back and fight him, I will, but I'm not going to use the giant souls until near the end of the game. But, taking the flames, we need to go get the final key for the DLC area, which we're going to probably start with the Sunken City. Depending on how that goes, determine whether or not we end up going to fight. Because there's 3 bosses we have to fight in there. There's one at the bottom of the sanctuary itself, at the very bottom of the pyramid. There's our dragon, and there's the trio fight at the very end.
Hey. You want to go down? Fine.
Let's set up the... I think we need the 3500 or the 12. Let's do the 1200 first. I don't have... I died to Vendrick.
What? Where?
So it sets up ladders.
Cheers for that.
Pretty sure we just need the 1200 one to get what we need. Is it the 12? No, we need the... We need the middle one.
Well, a very reason. Hey, the only thing. Cheers for that.
Let's do this. And then we're doing something relatively dumb. Actually, no, I did need the 1200 one because we have to go up a ladder for that. So I did not need to use the middle ladder. Oh, I love when my brain decides to play against me. That is the right one, isn't it? Should be. Yes. Okay. This one all the way down. And then up this way. This is what that door is for. That's the forgotten key. Okay. Go in here. Chests. Soul vortex. Witch tree branch and bovine. Yeah, I think these are supposed to be one of the better choices for casting. I think they have the best scaling for sorceries, hexes, and miracles. Dragon Talon, that's what it is. Alright, so we have the Dragon Talon, we have the Heavy Iron Key, and the Frozen Flower. Those are what we need to get into the DLC. Alright, so what we're gonna do is I've been stockpiling a lot of excess soul items, and given that we are near the end of the game, I'm just gonna go ahead and dump all of them in at once and just bulk myself. I'm gonna have to probably do a few cycles of some of these items. And then, because I did the same thing when we did the DLC, but I'm going to probably do all of it at once, and then I'm not going to really bother using any other items until probably when we finish the third DLC and we get to the final confrontation when I'll level up again. I don't expect to get maybe more than a handful of levels out of this. But we will find out. I think that's it. Yep.
There.
Let me push everything to 30. What I have. Let's go bigger. Let's put. Oh, we're one level short from adaptability 40. Alright, so we need to go back to the Black Gulch to set ourselves up for the Sunken City. And this one could take us a while. This is a maze in and of itself. Because normally I just run straight to the bottom. Right, we're gonna get intercepted again. All right. Sunken City. Because if you didn't have any of the appropriate items, you could not even get past the doors. Long journey. You hear the snoozing? Or the snoring? Shulwa, Sanctum Sea. We'll meet up with you later on, sir. Okay. Now we're at... okay, so the goal we need to go is down there. That is where we have to get into. Whether or not we do it is a different story. Or how long it takes us to get there. Bulky enemies. Put down that draft. I think all of them drop poison stones. So I want to do this. Nice. And then I also want to do this. Drop. Down. This. Set up that shortcut for later. I should be able to go all the way down. Oh no, I need to set up the next juggle. Something to do with the sharpshooters first. On the bow. Shove you off the ledge. Nice. Yep. Okay. So I need to do this. So I think I'm gonna do this. Then I do that. Oops, almost got it. And then this one. And then I should be able to... a little higher. Almost. There it is. Sort of worked. I need to go down here now. This is definitely not optimal, but I'm going to work with it. guessing the dragon did that. Just fine by me. We're now into the sanctum. Dragon's sanctum. Yeah, you'll get used to the siren song. Pretty sure this is our... No, this is something else. One of these gives us a key to... I think on the upper level we can get a... I'm not gonna bother with these guys. At least not those ones anyways. Oh yeah, a lot of these guys have poison. Trap there. They're both gonna sit up. Should have been used the trap. Oh, crossbow. I'm fine. Tribute. That is long period of time. It's like the Elizabeth mushroom. Just gonna keep throwing fireballs from here. Don't get too close. I'll spin. Shove him down. These. I think I have a good supply of them. Should probably repair this. Yeah, this is a shortcut at some point that we can use. Right. Oh, there we go. I forget what that opens up. Can I even reach that? Close enough. Nope. No, I don't think I can reach that. Not with this weapon, at least. I think... Yeah, let me just go down into here. Yeah, I think I actually have to go down this way. Because there's a sub-sector for stuff in this spot. Yep. Acid pool. Yeah, you can tell there's like a lot of switches we'll have to flip over. And a lot of these guys, these specters, you can't kill until you get rid of the actual or you destroy the skeleton. You won't become a non-ethereal. It's a mage fight. Wait a little bit. There we go. Let that sit and vent for a moment or two. No, I don't. Nope. Because of course I can't just... I just hit a projectile. Back up a bit. So that opens this. Okay, so this is the shortcut for later. Going down that area. Pretty sure there is... I think this gives me to the tombs. Yeah, all of the knights. I can hit all of these, and I can get all of them to be non-ethereal. Which in this context is probably helpful. Okay. Two of them just fell to their death. I can work that. I think we're down to one, maybe. No, we got them all. Okay. Alright, so Sanctum Knight Helm. That's the key we need. So I can go back up and at least light the bonfire for later. That's a trap again. Well, I guess in this place we shouldn't be surprised to see the amount of traps. Right, I can't go back up. I forget. No, I don't think I can. Alright, well, if I die on the way down, I will make use of that key. If not, then yay me. So I'm pretty sure I need to go down here now. Yep, follow the singing. I love when it just hits the wall instead of throwing it at him. Yeah, I think I should just gotta run. I think we have another phantom coming up that I have to probably deal with as well. Jester. Excuse me, I'm gonna go through. Oh, right, these guys. Well, there's one part inside. These guys you can actually farm for large quantities of souls and petrified dragon bones. But they are quite bulky and rather annoying. I think because Mr. Chester was still alive, I could not rest at the bonfire. So, that did not bode well. Thank you. Can I get away and around these guys without dying horribly? Possibly, but I don't know. The dragon stone. That's a problem. Drake Blood Greatsword. I think it's in one of the tombs. And plus we have a quick way back now to get to the lower section. So it's not as bad as it could be. Yeah, because we need that to get into the inner sanctum there. So let me go back up to the top and work my way around again. I think the sanctum might have the stone. I forget where we have to go to get it. Oh, so this is where that drops me off. Let me go back around again. I'll need to unlock that bonfire. So excuse me, everybody. Oh, I have my co-host coming back. She's now on camera. Everybody begging me for attention. She's gonna park herself right in front of the cam. Mind the show. This one. Because I'm now going to jump there. Up. You blocked the camera so they didn't get my reaction. Let's try this again. Save as before. past the guards a second time. Don't you dare fly in front of me. Oh, you're weird. There we go. There's two of them. On one more. Some dried root. More dried root. Clutch ring. Which that gives me more. Yeah, I can do more lightning attack with that. Bonfire aesthetic. Acid corroding my armor. Oh, so that's where that is. This is a long way up. Sanctum shield. Okay. Okay. Jeez. Great, I have no spells. Now I can't heal myself. Yeah, he uses Lloyd's talisman. This is the shortcut to the upper level. I think this just calls it back. Yep. Alright. Stuff on the side. Okay. Don't you dare fall. Alright, now we need to find ourselves a dragon stone. I don't remember if it's in this spot over here or it's in a different one. I forget which cluster it's in. Definitely better choice. Some of these have pretty good drops in them. Destructive Great Arrow. I think one of these gives a slab. Katarina helmet. Long live the Onion Knight. Soul Vessel. With Balm. You of the slab. Sanctum Knight armor. Let me go down further. This is already open. So I can just go down this way. Oh yeah, the poison knights are still here. I may have made a mistake doing this. There's a switch. This chest. That's the dragon stone. Nice. I need to get out. Get bonfire quickly, preferably. This is a bad idea. Excuse me, thank you. I like those. It's those dryads that are the ones singing. Wow, I didn't even notice it was going for quite a long time. feel like most of this last section has been mostly me. First, it was me attempting to. Always this guy. Alright. Gonna go around left. So I'm going to do this. There we go. You. Oh, he's the one throwing flames, so this we're not gonna look out well. Nice. Alright, we've reached now going to this direction. Alright. I think the plan is... Well, I guess let's see if we can attempt to fight the boss down here. That'll probably be the good way to end it for today. Although we have quite a journey to go down to get there. I know there's supposed to be a bonfire somewhere up here. Forget where it is. Ah! Forget. Those guys are wandering. Okay. So back to the Sanctum Walk. I think those are the Drake Blood Knights. Again, I could be completely wrong on what they are. Dead over there. Is he hiding in a corner, or did he chase me? I feel like he chased me. Oh, that's where you were. It's around this area somewhere. Oh. Thank you. Is it further down? Oh, is this it? Yeah. Okay, I was remembering right. I'm gonna do a quick stop back at Metula and pick up some supplies. Mostly want to refill my gems. Pick up some more healing items. Thank you. Got plenty of spells. Spell use items at least. Plenty of drink root. This, that, this. Drinkwood greatsword. Ooh, great lightning spear. I'll pick it up while we're in there. Okay. Kingdom interior. Alright, let's hope this goes well. Because I think we go down this way, and then we drop here, there, and alright, we'll find out who's doing the singing. Squalid. Ow. Forget she has the undead skeleton horde. I think one of the minions are up. She takes reduced amount of damage. I could be wrong. It's about equal. I may just be punching her. My flame fist. Let's see if that does more damage. That actually does more. Which is very surprising. Starting to think she was just always very resistant to magic. skeletons. I just want to probably drop it as soon as I can. Gamble. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I stopped talking for quite a bit of that. Let's go down here, grab the bonfire, and then let's at least see what our weapon will be for the next fight. Because that was definitely a lot. Oh man, oh man. Well, I guess it's time to pick up the claws. These. So for one, the flames were useful for basically most of the area, but it was only going up against her that I think we had a much more difficult encounter. It was the Flexile Sentry all over again. Well, if anything, we can get a spell or a weapon from Soul. Alright, we'll get back to Sunken Nadir. And we will rest up for the time being. So all in all, we got quite a bit of stuff done. It certainly could have gone significantly worse. It could have gone a lot better, but all in all, I think we are well on the way to finishing up the rest of the first DLC. And then we'll go off to the next one, and I think by the end of either the next part or the following, depending on how it goes, because we still have quite a bit of stuff to do, so... Because there's the last two bosses here, there is, I think, 3 in our Flame DLC, or our Iron King DLC, and then we have... Depends. Do I want to brace the the frigid outskirts for Ludenzahlen? I think I'll get to that point when we get there. Because I do want to fight Sir Alone and the Fume Knights. I don't know if I want to deal with the Blue Smelter Demon. But again, we can get to those instances when we get there. As of right now, I'm gonna leave this part here. If you guys did enjoy, you guys know how this works. Leave a like, comment, subscribe for all that fun jazz. Let me know you guys are enjoying it. And remember, the Void is always willing to listen to those who want to be heard. I'm willing to listen, and I'm willing to hear you. Have a great night, guys. I love you. We'll see you in the next one.